What is blood sugar, and why should I even care about it? Blood sugar, also known as blood glucose, powers everything in the body, all the way from our brain to our muscles to our vital organs. We get it from food, predominantly carbohydrates, sources like bread, rice, and fruit and vegetables, among other sources. Now, when we eat one of these food sources, the glucose will enter the bloodstream, and as such, over time, our blood sugar will rise. Now, the moment that your blood sugars rise, your pancreas, an organ in your body, is going to release a hormone called insulin. Now, insulin's just a storage hormone, and its job is to take your blood glucose and put it into your cells for later use. Because these glucose molecules have been moved out of the bloodstream into your cells, as such, your blood sugars will decline. If we spike our blood glucose periodically throughout the day, which is done by eating lots of ultra-processed foods or large portions of refined sugary carbs, things like sugary white bread, this results in insulin having to kick in multiple times violently throughout the day. One repercussion of all these crashes would of course be that lethargy, that grumpiness that you get from your blood sugar cascading downwards. But more maliciously, we're worried about the repercussions of the energy in your cells. So let's say we've had blood glucose spike number 1, insulin's come in and store all of that in our cells for future use, potentially with exercise or movement. After the second blood glucose spike of the day, let's say you haven't used that stored energy because you've been in the office all day, that will result in the extra energy that you've tried to fill up into the cell being stored as fat. If we continue to abuse the body and spike our insulin again and again and again over the course of weeks and months, we then start to develop what's known as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is where the cells in our body become less responsive to insulin's efforts to put blood glucose into them. As such, the pancreas has to secrete more and more and more insulin to try and get rid of the super high blood sugar that we have from our poor diet. This results in chronically high insulin levels. And if you recall, insulin helps us store energy. If the body is in a constant state of wanting to store calories, it will be a lot more challenging to lose weight. Luckily, there are ways to increase our blood sugar response without having to track everything meticulously. First of all, protein. Protein reduces the speed at which blood sugar can enter the bloodstream. Resistance training uses up the blood glucose that's stored in our muscles, known as glycogen, creating a demand for more, so there's space for the blood sugars we ingest in the future. And sleep is pivotal with blood sugar regulation.